Greetings everyone, I am Khary Mitchell and this is Swing Study brought to you by V1 Sports. On the screen here we have Sahith Theegala. One thing that I noticed that Theegala does very well is something I like to call swinging down the line. That line to me is a parallel line, parallel left of your ball if you're putting, right? But what I like to do in a full swing is I like to drop that 90-degree line straight from a golfer's nose. And I want to see how well does their body stay either tracing that line or, symmetry-wise, how far does their body stay away from that line throughout the entire swing. Sahith Theegala does this very well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cycle him through the swing. You will start to notice this line being very prevalent at P2. Look how his shoulder, left arm shoulder, elbow, grip, and club head are all relatively somewhere either tracing that line or just slightly parallel to the left of that line visibly. All right? As we cycle him up through the top, look how his body wants to maintain his posture with that shoulder hinge, that collarbone area, still on that line. Here's the important part. When he swings down that line, and a lot of the best that hit it very straight, Sahith Theegala does this very well. Let me slow it down a little bit just for the frame rate, so bear with me. You can see how Theegala actually traces that line on the way down. Now, one thing Theegala does very well is he clears his body like no other, which is the reason why his head is on that line versus a lot of his shoulder and arm area. Now watch how he swings down this line out to what I like to call your 3 o'clock. So if we take it back to P5 area or your 9 o'clock position, get it down to 6 o'clock, he is still tracing that line with his hands, and then get it out to what I like to call somewhere around your P7 area or your 3 o'clock. Watch how he traces that line, and then watch how he finishes nice and high, and you will start to see his ball come right back to that line. As we continue to keep going, he is tracing that line all the way out. All right? As he keeps going, you can see how Sahith Theegala kind of swings down that line. For all of you back home watching this video, that line could be the line of concrete and grass. That line could be the line of carpet and towel inside your home, just trying your best to get your body to have your hands trace that line. In order for you to be able to do that, you have to bend in the proper area. So working on your body to bend and your knee bend and hip hinge is the easiest way to get your body to trace a line a lot easier moving forward. The down the line drill with Sahith Theegala. This is your swing study with V1 Sports.